Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. I'm Ron Mackenzie LaFergie. I love me some shooting games, even if I am one of the worst players of first-person shooters that has ever lived. Some games have pretty standard sets of guns, but others have some pretty bonkers firearms. So let's talk about some of the crazier ones, whether they're fun to use, super powerful, or just plain awesome. Make sure to let me know your favorite video game gun in the comments down below. Now, get ready, it's time for the top 10 best video game guns. Number 10. The Farsight XR20 from Perfect Dark. The Farsight is a super powerful railgun that can fire through any wall and kill any enemy in one shot. It has an X-ray sight so that you can see through walls, and even has a secondary mode that tracks targets automatically. Of course, playing as other people, this would be absolutely the worst, because you could just die from anywhere at any given time. But if you're looking to run around and stomp some AIs, this is a ridiculously powerful and ridiculously fun weapon. Number 9. The BFG 9000 from Doom. No, BFG doesn't stand for Big Friendly Giant, it stands for Big Gun. And this gun is big and awesome. It's kind of hard to describe, but it basically shoots a big plasma ball after a second delay, then half a second later shoots a bunch of tracer rays that do further damage. This gun can be tricky to get the hang of due to the weird firing pattern, but once you figured it out, it is insanely fun and insanely powerful. Number 8. The Gravity Gun from Half-Life. The Gravity Gun is a staple of Half-Life, and it's a super powerful weapon that both makes it easier to get around and can help to deal with enemies. Not only that, but this is one gun that would be pretty sweet to have in real life. It can either use an energy blast to shoot objects or pull objects to it and hold them up. And while the former may not be quite as useful, since I'm not exactly in the habit of chucking things around and smashing through stuff, the secondary function of picking things up from a distance would be incredibly sweet. Plus, if it was supercharged by the confiscation field, it would be even better and even more useful. Number 7. The Chainsaw Rifle from Gears of War. If you're looking for a gun that just screams, "Don't mess with me," this is the one for you. This is a rifle with a frickin' chainsaw on it. There really isn't much else to say about it. There isn't some hidden function that puts it on this list or an interesting history. It wouldn't be particularly useful in real life, and it's frankly rather unrealistic. But look at it! It's so cool, and it's so iconic to Gears of War. Even people who haven't played a minute of Gears of War know this gun, and that kinda speaks to how straight up awesome it is. Number 6. The Golden Gun from James Bond 007 GOLDENEYE. This one definitely had to be on the list. It is just such a classic. Playing Golden Gun only with my friends was my second favorite way to play GoldenEye, with my favorite being, of course, Remote Mines. But the Golden Gun was such a blast. Even though it only has one bullet per round, you only need one bullet because it kills everyone in one shot. Even Oddjob. But hopefully none of your friends were the kind of monsters who chose Oddjob in the first place. Number 5. The Cow Launcher from South Park 64. Come on, I had to have at least one funny one on this list, right? The Cow Launcher shoots cows at people. Yeah, you probably saw that coming. But the best part is that when a person's hit with a cow, rather than exploding, the person's head gets shoved up the cow's butt. Doesn't get much better than that. This ridiculousness is why I love South Park, and it's also why my mom rolls her eyes and scoffs anytime South Park is brought up. But what does she know? Number 4. The Cerebral Boar from TUROK 2. Oh yes, this one was the bomb. I played a lot of TUROK 2. It was actually the first shooter I ever played. Had to get my grandpa to order it off eBay. It had some pretty cool guns. The tech bow was super neat, but the best has to be the Cerebral Boar. The boar locks onto the brainwaves of the target and just bores right into its brain with a one-hit kill. It is so satisfying. Now, granted, every time I try to beat the campaign, I lose interest around level 4 or 5, and I never really managed to unlock the gun in the campaign, but it's always a blast in multiplayer. Unless my enemy finds it before me, then it's the cheapest weapon ever, and if he uses it, he's not invited to my birthday party. Number 3. The Landshark Gun from Armed and Dangerous. Armed and Dangerous isn't exactly the most popular game out there, but it has some pretty great weapons. While there are some uber powerful ones like a mini black hole, my personal favorite is the Landshark Gun, and when you see it, you'll know why. First, the gun is shaped like a shark, sure, but it doesn't stop there, because when you fire the gun, a frickin' shark comes out and starts going around and eating all the enemies it finds. This one had everything. It's funny, creative, and powerful. Number 2. The AT-420 Sentinel from James Bond 007 NIGHTFIRE. Now, I gotta be honest, I didn't play much of this game. I played for a few days when I was at my cousin's cottage, but that was just about it. But let me tell you, 90% of my time playing was spent either searching for a Sentinel or firing a Sentinel, because my god was it fun. Now, objectively, it was not the most powerful weapon ever or anything, but it's definitely one of the most enjoyable guns I've used used in any game. Number 1. The portal gun. Oh baby, this one had to be on the list. Partly because it's literally the only thing you use in Portal games, and partly because it would just be hella useful. Out of all these guns, the portal gun would definitely be the most appealing to me, just because I'm not so big on the killing people thing, or the shoving people's heads up cows' butts thing. But the portal gun would be absolutely amazing. I could do all sorts of fun stuff, sneak into places, play pranks, it'd be sick. Now, this is all assuming that it could be used on regular surfaces, of course. If it could only be used on the special surfaces, it'd be pretty useless. Unless I had some conversion gel, which I don't. Whatever, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please smack that thumbs up button and subscribe to Top 10 Gaming for more videos. Let me know what your favorite video game gun of all time is in the comments down below. Until next time, I'm Ron Mackenzie LaFurgey with Top 10 Gaming. Later, gamers.